Good morning, Primary 2. Today we will have lesson 83 and we will complete estimation strategies. In lesson 81 we had front-end strategy, and we said before in the front-end strategy we look at the highest place value, and in lesson 82 we had round to the nearest 10, and in rounding to the nearest 10 we look at the ones. If the ones is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, the tens will be at the same, but if the ones 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, the tens will be up more 1. Now today we will round to the nearest 100. And remember how to round to the nearest 10. If we have 432 and we need to round 432 to the nearest 10, look at this number line. We have a number line from 430 to 440, and we need to round 432. Look at the ones. The ones is 2, and 2 is the poor number, so 3 will be the same. The tens will be the same, so the answer will be 430. The second one, we need to round 840 to the nearest 100. Now we will round to the nearest 100. To the nearest 100 we have to look at the tens. If the tens is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, the 100 will be the same. But if the tens 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, the 100 will be up more 1. So you round 840. 840. What are the tens? 4. 4 is a poor number, so the 100 will be the same. So 8 will be the same. So the answer will be 800, because 800 is nearest to 840 more than 900. See, round 280 to the nearest 100. Now to the nearest 100, look at the tens. The tens is 8. 8 is a rich number, so the 100 will be 1 more. So 2 will be 3. 3 in 100 place will be 300. So the answer will be 300. And watch with me. 300 is more near to 280 than 200. Round 460 to the nearest 100. That is the same. Look at the tens. The tens is 6, and 6 is a rich number, so 4 will be 5. So the answer will be 500. And to estimate any number by rounding to the nearest 100, we look at the tens. Remember, look at the tens. If the tens 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, the 100 will be the same. The tens 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, the 100 will be 1 more. Let's answer some exercise. Estimate the following by rounding to the nearest 10, to the nearest 100. A. 624. To the nearest 100, look at the tens. Where are the tens? 2. 2 is a poor number, so 6 will be the same. The answer will be 600. Number B. 857. 5 is a rich number, so 8 will be 1 more, so the answer will be 900. C. 485. What are the tens? Tens is 5. Tens is 8. 8 is a rich number, so the answer will be 500. 231. The tens is 3, and 3 is a poor number, so 2 will be the same. The answer will be 200. 716. Look at the tens. The tens is 1. 1 is a poor number, so 7 will be the same. 700. 345. What are the tens? 4. 4 is a poor number, so 3 will be the same. The answer will be 300. 199. 9 is a rich number, so 1 will be 2. 200 is the answer. Number H. 653. Where are the tens? The tens is 5. 5 is a rich. 6 will be 7. The answer will be 700. So, to rounding to the nearest 100, look at the tens. If the number 1 or 3 or 4, this is a poor number, the 100 will be the same. If the tens 5 or 6, 7 or 8 or 9, this is a rich number, the 100 will be 1 more. Now we will answer this table. We will round each number to the nearest 10 and to the nearest 100 and watch the difference. 325. 325. Now we will round 325 to the nearest 10. To the nearest 10, look at the ones. The ones is 5. 5 is a rich number. So 2 will be 3. 330. Watch where is the difference. The change in the tens. The same number, but to nearest 100, we have to look at the tens. The tens is 2. 2 is the poor number. So the 100 will be the same. So the answer will be 300. 751. To the nearest 10, look at the ones. The ones is 1. 1 is poor. 5 will be the same. The tens will be the same. So the answer will be 750. But if we need to round 751 to the nearest 100, look at the tens. The tens is 5. 5 is rich. 7 will be 8. The answer will be 800. 345. We will round 345 to the nearest 10. Where are the ones? The ones is 5. 5 is rich or poor? Yes, rich. So the tens will be 1 more. 4 will be 5. The answer will be 350. But if we need to round 345 to the nearest 100, look at the tens. The tens is 4. 4 is poor. So 3 will be the same. The answer will be 300. 788. Answer is yourself. To the nearest 10. Look at the ones or tens. Yes, to the ones. Ones is 8. 8 is rich. So 8 in tens will be 9. So the answer will be 790. But the same number to the nearest 100. Look at the ones or tens. Yes, to the tens. The tens is 8. 8 is rich. 7 will be 8. So the answer will be 800. 842. We need to round 842 to the nearest 10. Look at the ones. The ones is 2. 2 is poor. So 4 will be the same. The answer will be 840. But if we need to round 842 to the nearest 100, look at the tens or ones. Yes, the tens. The tens is 4. 4 is poor. So 8 will be the same. So the answer will be 800. Now please open your main book, page 42, lesson 83. And please write after me these problems. 275 plus 135. B. 526 plus 243. C. 345 plus 551. D. 345 plus 531. E. 189 plus 285. F. 189 plus 285. In A, we have 275 plus 135, and I wrote 275 to be 200 and 135 to be 100. Which strategy did I use? Front-end estimations or rounding? Yes, front-end estimation. If we looked at the highest place value in 275, it will be the 100, 2 it will be 200. In 135, the highest place value is 1, so it will be 100. 200 plus 100 equals 300. And we didn't use rounding to the nearest 10 or to the nearest 100, that the answer will be changed. 275 to the nearest 10 will be 280. 275 to the nearest 100 will be 300. B. 526 plus 243. I wrote as 530 plus 240. Ask yourself, which strategy did I use? Front-end estimation or rounding? And remember, if the tens is a number not 0, this is to the nearest 10. If you have a 3-digit number and the tens isn't 0, so directly this is nearest 10. 526, 6 is rich number, so 2 will be 3, so the answer will be 530. 243, 3 is a poor number, so 4 will be the same, 240. 530 plus 240 equals 770. If we used front-end estimation, the answer will be 500 plus 200. C. 345 plus 551. Front-end estimation or rounding. 345, it will be 300. 551, it will be 600. This is the rounding to the nearest 100. 4 is a poor number, so 3 will be the same, 300. But in 551, 5 is a rich number, so 5 will be 6, so this is 600. 300 plus 600 equals 900. And this is not front-end estimation. If this is front-end estimation, 551 will be 500. 345 plus 531. My answer 350 and 530. Yes, this is rounding. 5 is a rich number, so 4 will be 5, 350. 1 is a poor number, so 3 will be the same, 530. And this is rounding to the nearest 10. The answer will be 850. Please open your main book, page 42, lesson 83. And please write after me. A. 275 plus 135. B. 526 plus 243. C. 345 plus 551. D. 345 plus 531. E. 189 plus 285. F. 189 plus 285. In A, 275 plus 135, I wrote 275 as 200 and I estimated 275 to 200 and 135 to be 100. Which strategy did I use? Front-end estimation or rounding? Front-end estimation. The highest place value in 275 is 100. 2 will be 200. 135, the highest place value 100. So the answer 100. 200 plus 100 equals 300. So circle around front-end estimation. B. 526 plus 243. I wrote 530 and 240. Which strategy did I use? Rounding. Yes, rounding. And I round to the nearest 10. 6 is the rich number, so 2 will be 3, 530. 3 is a poor number, so 4 will be the same, 240. 530 plus 240 equals 770. We round to the nearest 10. C. 345 plus 551. Which strategy? Front-end estimation or rounding? If we use front-end estimation, the answer will be 300 and 500. 5 will be 500, so this is not front-end estimation. This is rounding. Rounding to the nearest 100. 4 is a poor number, yes, excellent. So 3 will be the same, 300. But 5 is a rich number, so 5 will be 600. 300 plus 600 equals 900. D. 345 plus 531. The answer 350 plus 530. Which strategy? Front-end estimation or rounding? If we use the front-end estimation, the answer will be 300 and 500. So this is rounding. Rounding to the nearest 10. 5 is a rich number, so 4 will be 5, 350, and 1 is a poor number, so 3 will be the same. And remember, if you have a number in tens, not 0, so this is round to the nearest 10. Again, if you find your estimation and your 10 has a number not 0, this is to the nearest 10. 350 plus 530 equals 880. E 189 plus 285. Front-end estimation. 100, the highest place value is 100, so we write 100. 285, the highest place value is 100, 200. 100 plus 200 equals 300. $189 plus 285. Now the estimation is 190 plus 290. Which strategy? Front-end estimation? No. Rounding. 9. Yes, you reach. 8 will be 9. 190. 5. Reach. 8 will be 9. 290. 190 plus 290. Remember with me, 0 plus 0, 0. 9 plus 9, 18. 8 and carry up 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 2, 4. So circle around rounding, and this is round to the nearest 10. Finally, please open your booklet page 33 to check your answers for your homework. Number 1, you need to round the following numbers to the nearest 10. Number 1, 36. Look at the ones. 6 is a rich number, so 3 will be 4. 4 will be 40. Number 2, 25. 5 is rich. 2 will be 3. 30. 77. 7 is rich. 7 will be 8. The answer will be 80. 89. 9 is a rich number, so 8 will be 9. The answer 90. 48. 8 is rich. 4 will be 5. 50. 65. 5 is rich. 6 will be 70. 29. 9 is rich. The answer will be 30. 36. 6 is rich. 3 will be 4. 40. 17. 7 is rich. 1 will be 2. 2. 20. 21. 1 is poor. 2 will be the same. 20. 34. 4 is poor. 3 will be the same. 30. 72. 2 is a poor number, so 7 will be the same. 70. 83. 3 is a poor number, so 8 will be 80, the same. 64. 6 will be the same. 60. 92. 2 is a poor number, so 9 will be 90. 81. 1 is poor number, so 8 will be 80, the same. 73. 3 is a poor number, so 7 will be the same. 70. 62. 60. And 79. 9 is a rich number, so 7 will be 80. 51. 1 is a poor number, so 5 will be 50. Please check your answers, and if you have something wrong, please correct. Homework for today will be page 34 and page 35. Thank you for your good listening. See you soon.